met my coach Liz, and became a coach for like 3 months. Didn't do anything with it, and I got pregnant. And so because of that, I was focused on, being pregnant, and kind of quit coaching. And I developed a lot of health issues during my pregnancy as well. I became an asthmatic, was hospitalized because of it, and went through that, and then found out at 20 weeks that my son was going to be born with a birth defect. So it became a very emotional and stressful time for my husband and I. Our firstborn, I don't think any child that you have, regardless of what it is, finding that news out is pretty devastating. So we went to, doctor to doctor to doctor, many doctors' visits, kind of making sure that he was going to be on track. He ended up being born 5 weeks early, and we spent 3 weeks in the NICU. Thank God he is healthy today. But after that happened, I was left with not only my baby weight, but I was left with the emotional stress and all of the tough time that we went through. So thankfully I was still in those challenge groups and in my coach page that I saw T25 was coming out when everyone was at Summit in 2013. So unbeknownst to my husband, I purchased yet another Beachbody program, and I didn't tell him, and because obviously money was tight with all of the medical bills and things that came in. And so when it came, he ended up seeing it somehow, and he asked me, honey, why are we spending money on this right now? And I said, please just let me do this. I promise you that I will not let you down. I will make it worth it to you. And so I did, and I was determined. So at 9 weeks after postpartum, I started my T25 and lost 25 pounds in the first 60 days. And so when you see in the picture, the first picture is from after Insanity. The second picture was when my first picture after I had my son. And then the third picture is a year afterwards. I continued my journey, did 3 rounds of T25, even through my asthmatic conditions. Thankfully last year they found some medication that was able to subside those symptoms. And so because of that, I had always been a runner my whole life, and I had to put that aside. And once I got that under control, this last December is when I decided that I was going to make my fitness goal this year to run a half marathon. And so I ran my first one in May, which was the day after I found out I was the May 2015 Beachbody Challenge winner. So I won $500. And that was awesome because it paid for my trip to Summit, which is nice. I decided to sign up for yet another one, so I'm running tomorrow. So I'm in Cleveland today and Columbus tomorrow. I'm running my second half marathon. And which, aside all that, what has been the best part about it is that not only have I been able to go through a physical transformation, and it's made me feel good about myself, and it's helped with, my self-confidence and self-issues that I've had for many, many years. But it also led me to the coaching opportunity as well. And one of the vital behaviors is personal development. And I have really dug deep in the last year into personal development. And so, just one tidbit in that, I know that's the one thing we always avoid, or the one thing we miss out on. And I encourage you to do your personal development, because that is the piece that has changed who I am. So I have not only, am I a different person on the outside, I'm a different person on the inside. And I cannot thank Beachbody enough for that. And I can't thank my coach enough for that, because she is stuck by my side from day one. And, she has led me on the fitness side, on the business side, and also on the friendship side. So that's my story. Thank you.